I'll say Nigerian men,
Chai.
we sometimes we hardly open up to the family. I have a trailer, I have a warehouse filled with goods in Lagos, I have a house in Abuja, I don't know why it is like that, but when those things are not known to the family, those things are gone. You are not a wife, so stop addressing yourself as his second wife. You are just a baby mama, if I will use that word.
Ouch.
You just had children. You just had children with him. That is just the best description. By law, a next of kin is just a career of bad news. A career of bad news. That's just it. As funny as it may sound, but that's just the position of a next of kin.
And some want to kill themselves.
Because they don't understand. Because they are just carriers of bad news. If you're married or if you're yet to, please, if you're going to get married, to be sure that you go to the court and do the court marriage.
Most definitely.
Just it should be the first thing.
Cool your ears.
After the dowry is being paid, say, Chairman,
let's go to the
court and do it before the church wedding.
Welcome back to the live podcast. It's your safe space. Today we have something very cool, interesting, that will educate you with all the misconceptions that you guys have about certain things that have to do with the law. We have with us today Barrister AI Ibrahim. Sir, you're welcome to the live podcast.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's a privilege to be here. I'm
We're
so
glad to
happy
have
to be here too.
We're glad to have you, sir.
All right.
So, sir, briefly introduce yourself to our audience.
All right. Beautifully, though, I had a name you were calling that I'm wondering, is that really my name? My name is Amos Ibrahim Angu. Though, when we appear in court, I announce my presence as AI Angu. That's the acronym. Thank you.
Okay, so your qualification.
Well, beautifully, by the grace of God, normally I attended the primary school, the secondary school, and then upward to the university and to the law school. I graduated and I was called to the bar some few years back, not so much.
So
As
few years
small
back.
as 19 years back, I was called to the bar.
19 years.
Yeah, I'm still growing.
Ah.
I'm still growing, and by the grace of God, I am a chartered arbitrator, and I'm also a notary public. That's where I am today, and then I happen to have a law firm here in Kano, alongside with my friend. The law firm is called The Legal Minds.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Glory.
So, for the sake of those that don't know what notary public is, so you can
Okay.
explain. What is that?
Well, a notary public is an individual that is recognized by law internationally that can frank a document or attest or sign a document that will have a binding legal effect. That wherever you take such document, it is accepted without questioning. A notary public must be a person that is of high integrity, attested to by the chief judge of a country. In my own case, the chief judge of Nigeria attested to my being someone with integrity due to the response gotten from the judges around the courts where I practice. So, a notary public is that kind of a person.
That sounds like a huge responsibility.
Actually, it is, but God is helping us. Yeah.
All right, sir. Going straight into the business of the day.
Yes, so
Okay, so today we'll be talking about wills and next of kin.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, because there are things that we hear
Yeah.
daily, and
we think
this-
we know.
we think we know, and these things have caused a lot of problems between friends, even family, even couples.
Yeah.
Right, where you hear, and my wife made the children, her daughter next of kin, and she expects me to make her my next of kin. I'm married, my husband is still using his brother as a next of kin, and I'm now his next of kin. So what exactly, let's start with the next of kin,
Okay.
is who is a next of kin in Nigeria? Let's come down to
Well,
Nigeria.
if I'll put it in this loose form for someone to understand, I would say a next of kin, by law, a next of kin is just a carrier of bad news.
Chai.
Career.
A carrier of bad news. That's
Right.
just it. As funny as it may sound, but that's just the position of a next of kin.
And some people want to kill themselves.
Ah, because they don't understand. Because they are just carriers of bad news.
Na the
A next of kin is that person that is to be contacted immediately. Something fatal or bad happens to the person that appointed him as the next of kin. That is just his duty. It is just, for example, somebody appoints Mr. A as next of kin. If Mr. A is involved in an accident, he dies. The first person to call and narrate the incidents to is Mr. A. That's the next of kin. The next of kin, his duty is now to go to the family and say, okay, so person has passed on. That is his duty.
Wow.
By law, that is what is expected of a next of kin. It's not that the misconception we have, next of kin is the one to inherit you or is the one to take charge of. No, it's not.
Wow.
But a next of kin, honestly, is just the first person to be informed where any imminent danger or any fatal accident or any incident has occurred to the person that appointed him as or her as a next of kin.
This is disappointing.
Yeah, it's, people don't know, so they assume it's a right. It's a right to inherit what the deceased has left behind. It is not.
Okay, so what should we look out for? Like what are the characteristics of a next of kin? Because we're talking law, and we started with when you were giving the description of a notary public, someone with integrity.
Sure.
So what are the characteristics to look out for?
Yeah, must the
Yeah.
next of kin also be a family member? That kind.
A next of kin can be anybody,
Wow.
not necessarily a family member. It can be your friend, can be your co-worker, can be your brother, can be your father. Just anybody can be a next of kin. Like I told you, it's just a carrier of bad news, if I'll put it that way. Somebody that first you take the information of what happened to that person. It's just to go further to tell the family. That's just all. So anybody can be a next of kin. Next of kin do not confer rights on you or on the person over the property of the deceased person. It doesn't do that. That's not what the law allows.
Okay, so moving on.
Yeah.
In the case of death, now,
Yeah.
because this is where these issues usually come up. In the case of death, what should be the first thing for a family to do? What should a family do first
Yeah.
in order to, secure whatever it is that the deceased might have left?
Very well. Now, by law, people die. There are two ways that we describe in law where somebody passes on. Either a person passes on as intested or tested.
So does that mean?
Tested and
Intested.
Now, tested is when somebody died and leave a will behind.
Okay.
He
Okay.
wrote his will and he passes on, so he died tested.
Okay.
That is where he has left a will behind. When he dies without a will, it is called he died intested.
Okay.
So now when someone dies in tested, that's very easy. There's a will already.
Yeah.
So everything about him, he has described his property, how he wants his estate to be shared. This goes to this, and that's very easy. Though when you write your own will, when the person writes his own will, it is not enough to write and keep. If you want to make it more formal, you can register it with the court, the probate division in the court. Most of these things are done by lawyers. So lawyers will write your will for you and then register it with the probate division. He will keep a copy. When one passes on, call the family, read the will, and then everything goes on. If anybody is contesting the will, they can go back to the probate division and check what is written there and registered in the probate. Is it the same with what this lawyer is reading? If it is okay, then everything goes well. Now, that is when someone died tested.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. Though there are some contentions with some family members,
Mm.
maybe they are contesting the will. That's a different thing. But where there's no contest, it is that easy. Now, where somebody dies intested, which is the prevalent thing now in Nigeria, or in
Nigeria.
Africa,
Mm.
because when you ask an African man,
Write your will.
write your
You
will,
want to kill me?
you want to
Are
kill
you praying
me.
for me to
Are
die
you brave?
soon?
Am I going to die anytime soon?
Ah.
Death is inevitable.
Yeah.
So even the scripture says we should make a tidy our homes before we
Yeah.
pass on, but a lot of us don't even do that. So when someone dies intested, what is normally done, the first thing the family should do is to approach the probate division in the High Court. The probate division deals with estates of a deceased. When we say estate, we mean properties
Property,
left
assets.
by the asset, whatever it is that is left by the deceased. So to approach the probate division and then ask for, there are a set of forms that will be given to that person, where that person will now register and then apply to be made an administrator
Okay.
or administratress,
Okay.
where a letter of administration will be issued out
Mm.
to that person to take charge of all the estate that has been left in trust for the beneficiaries. Now, the
Okay.
beneficiaries are the heirs of the deceased.
Okay.
So, an administrator is not to benefit from
Oh.
the estate of the deceased.
So please say that again.
An administrator is not to benefit from the estate of the deceased.
You know why, sir? Sorry to
Yeah.
cut short.
Yeah.
Why I said you should repeat
Yeah.
is because we have this misconception of the administrator being an heir to the estate. So I want to be this, I want to be everything.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that you pointed that out.
Yeah. Not the finality, actually.
Okay.
Now, an administrator is not to benefit.
Okay.
But if he or she is a heir, she can benefit.
Okay.
I hope
Not
you get
she.
that.
Okay.
The
Yes.
person must.
Yes.
Okay.
But if he or she is a heir, can benefit also.
Okay.
So you don't deny that person because he's an administrator. You know why? Sometimes administrators are appointed, or administratress, that's for the lady,
Yes,
if it's
sir.
a lady, is appointed to govern the affairs of the deceased estate, is when the children or the beneficiaries are minors. I
Okay.
hope you get that.
Yes.
So when they are minors, they are not within the age, legal age, that is from 18 and above,
Yes.
to take charge of their properties. So someone that is of age will be appointed
Okay.
as
The
the
administrator.
administrator or administratress,
Okay.
so that that person will hold the property in trust for the heirs.
Yes, sir.
And there's a responsibility attached to that. It's not just appointing someone as administrator. That administrator must be reporting every 6 months
Wow.
to the court
Yeah.
the state of the properties in his or her
Okay.
possession.
Wow. Okay.
Failure to do that
Hmm.
is a criminal act
Gang, gang.
that can lead to imprisonment.
Wow.
So it's not just having the name as administrator or administratress. No, there's a responsibility to that. And then also, whatever the administrator or administratress incur as a cost
Yes, sir.
in keeping this property safe can apply and it will be repaid back to the administrator at the end of it all.
Okay.
So this is where someone died intested. This is what is supposed to be done. The family must quickly rush to the court, get whatever it is, and then get a letter of administration. That letter of administration will confer on that person or the administrator the power to take charge of the properties.
Wow.
All right,
Amazing.
So talking about will,
Yeah.
is there a time frame where someone should start thinking of writing his or her will? Like maybe someone is already having his or her assets at his early 20s. Is it okay for that person to have a will at that age, or there is a specific time one should have
You
their will.
you actually can write your will even if you don't have anything.
Uh-uh.
No, you rather someone can write his will
Yes.
even if he doesn't have anything. The truth is, a will is what you want to happen after you're
After you-
dead.
Okay.
That
Not
is
necessarily properties.
not necessary properties.
Mm.
That is what you have in possession, what is under your control, what is yours, what you want that thing, what you want to happen to that thing after one's
Okay.
demise.
Sorry to cut you. For example, now, I think not there are people that donate their organs
Yeah,
after death.
yeah.
Can that be part
It's
of?
part of the will.
Oh,
One can put it that after my a lot of people do that. That in the event of my demise, I want my body to be used as
cadaver.
cadaver
Sure.
to help the medical profession.
Please
Yeah,
let my body go.
so that
Hey.
the world will benefit.
Yes, I know.
So and then there are persons that will have wealth and they say, okay, in the event of my
Charity.
demise, take everything to so orphanage home. Or I will my whole property to this dog in my house
Child.
because the
Imagine.
dog has been a very good companion.
Not in Nigeria.
So actually, one you don't there's no age that you say I have to wait until I'm so age before I can. Once you're able to reason,
Yeah.
you're within the legal age of reasoning. One can put his will down, and it's not a once in a lifetime thing you can do. That if you have written a will, there's nothing you can do about it. No, you can amend your will,
For time.
How often?
yeah, as much as you can. There's what is called codicil. It's part of the will.
Okay.
Now, if in the event that first you have written your will, and then sometimes in life you acquire some more possession, or you decide to remove somebody,
Somebody from-
yeah, you go down and do some amendment. It is called codicil.
Okay.
It's not that it has changed the will. It will surely change the will because the narration there will be that probably I've willed my house in so place.
So it's not
to
like
so-so
an
person.
update.
It's like an update. But now I'm removing this person from benefiting, or I'm adding this thing to so person. So
Okay.
it's going to be like that. So it's not always and who rule for somebody when they are reading the will and you hear your name. Wait till the last part of it.
Oh.
Till you hear there's no codicil or there's a codicil. After the codicil has been read,
Yeah.
whatever is there, then that is what goes to somebody.
Nice. So what else would you recommend for people to do, especially in cases where a person dies unattested,
Interested.
intested? No vex, no be our profession. Intested.
Yeah. Honestly, because this is very, very prevalent, like I said earlier, a lot of us don't write will, even lawyers.
Chai.
A lot of lawyers.
Do my
Leadership
example.
even lawyers don't write. Most don't write their
Wow.
will. It is after their demise, then there will be a lot of chaos in the
Chaos.
family, and then there's one I'm even handling. It's a lawyer's family, and then it's
Like the
it's
idea.
very chaotic.
It's like the idea of writing a will traumatizes
Just
people.
feels like they're
It's
about
like
to
I'm going
die.
The lawyer will, not only the lawyer, but the person feel I will live forever. He knows that I'm going to die, but he doesn't want to believe that he will die.
Yeah.
Ah,
So my advice is, honestly, people that like us, which is much prevalent, that don't write will,
mm.
I'm discouraging that actually. We should put all our will.
Doesn't mean you will
It's
die
easy. No, doesn't
today.
mean you will die. No, definitely you will die, but doesn't mean you will die
Die
at that moment
immediately.
when you're writing the will.
Yeah.
So once somebody passes on intested
Mm.
without writing a will, what the family needs to do is quickly, if they can, get a lawyer. That will make their work easier, so that he will go through the rigors of, once a lawyer is involved in the matter, it makes it easier for the family because they are bereaved,
Yeah.
they are mourning, and then these rigors will be much on them. So they can get a lawyer, the lawyer will approach the probate division, get the forms, they will sign, and then get the administrators that are appointed and then file it with the registry. Now, once that is filed, that covers everything the deceased has left. Sometimes when you approach some of the establishment, always now, when you approach the establishment, they'll tell you, go and bring letter of administration. So that letter of administration is what you get from the probate division that will confer on that person the right to take charge of whatever is left. Without that, that property will just languish like that, and then nobody can even have access to it. So the heirs should quickly approach a lawyer, get the letter of administration, and then whatever they desire to do with the properties is left for them as a family.
Okay, so sometimes you have situations where you don't even know what the deceased had. You can have investments scattered here and there without the knowledge of anyone.
I'll say Nigerian men,
Try.
we hardly open up to the family. I have a trailer, I have a warehouse filled with goods in Lagos, I have a house in Abuja, I don't know why it is like that, but when those things are not known to the family, those things are gone. There's no miracle. There's no miracle, because it is only what you know
Yeah.
that you can go to the court and say, okay, he has left so and so. He has shares in so and so
Yeah.
company, and then these things will be captured into the letter of administration. But once nobody is aware of anything left behind,
It's gone.
it's gone forever.
Wow.
So I will strongly advise, if you have a spouse, it's better you let the spouse know what you have, so that in the event of one demise, something will not go missing.
All right, sir. I want to paint a scenario still
Okay.
regarding wills,
Yeah.
and it happens in Nigeria very much, where maybe a man has a child outside,
Okay.
and the child only appears when he dies, and maybe he doesn't know where that child is, or he didn't know that.
About the existence of the child.
Yes, but somewhere along the line, the child came, and by then maybe the man is late, and he has already written his will, and that child obviously is not among.
It's not captured.
Yes, it's not captured in the
Within
scope
the
of the. It's not captured in the scope of the will. All right, can that child now take such matter to court, claiming rights over the father's property?
There's a situation we handled like that, where a man is married under the law, under the act. Once you're married under the, loosely we call it court marriage. Yeah. Once you're married under the act, you cannot add another woman again. You cannot marry another woman again, unless you divorce
That person.
the first one. Now, he is married, or he was married to a woman, and they had children. And then he also had another mistress outside. They had children with that mistress. Though while alive, he identified the other children of the mistress as his own children as well.
Oh.
So he passed on. And then issues came up. The wife said, these children are not my husband's children. While the mistress said, they are
Your husband's
Her
children.
husband's
They are
children. My man's
my
children.
man's children.
Can I be my man's children?
And actually, we told the woman that you don't have anything here, any right over his property, because he is married, or he was married to this other woman. So you cannot inherit anything from his estate. It is only the children,
Yeah.
because you are not a wife. So
Right.
stop addressing yourself as his second wife.
Yeah.
You are just a baby mama, if I will use that word.
Ouch.
You just had children. You just had children with him. That is just the best description. So it is his children that will benefit. You cannot benefit, because he's married under the act. And that is the position of the law. And up till now, though they are still battling it, but no, there's no two ways about it.
All right.
That's what the law will
It's just clear.
Final question.
What the law says.
Concerning marriage under the act, that's court marriage, right?
Yeah.
Does it have any advantage to someone, we call it intested, right?
Yeah.
Yes, is there an advantage to someone that had a court marriage, is dead, and without a will?
Yeah.
Can you say, okay, because this person had a court wedding, the properties can be given? Is there an advantage concerning inheritance?
There is 1001 advantages that marriage under the act gives
Wow.
to a spouse.
Mm.
If you're married or if you're yet to, please, if you're going to get married, be sure that you go to the court and do a court marriage.
Most definitely,
Just it should be the first
Cool
thing.
your ears.
After the dowry is being paid, say, Chairman,
Let's
or
go to
let's
the
just
court.
go to the court and do it before the church wedding. The church wedding in law is termed to be a traditional wedding.
Yes.
So don't say we are married in church and they gave us certificate. Sometimes some of the churches now are registered, so they issue both court register certificate and the church.
Nice.
So to your question, once somebody is married under the act, that confer on that person very, very good advantage in the event of the demise of
An intested,
an intested
deceased person.
husband or person or wife. Because honestly, especially now to the wife, we have some cultures where once the husband passes on, the relatives now come over to take charge of everything in the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
As a matter of probably sometimes the husband and wife sweated together to build up the home, to raise whatever they are able to. Now the relatives come and push that woman out and leaving her with the children and nothing more.
Yes.
Squander everything and then leave her again to raise the children. So when one is married under the act, definitely it confers you that security as a spouse. Because whatever the husband leaves or the wife leaves behind will be handed over to you. Because you are the next of kin.
By law.
By law. You are the next of kin in this regard. And then you are also a beneficiary, you're also a heir. So nobody will just come to push you out, that our tradition says so. You know, the law is very open and very clear that any tradition or culture that is repugnant to good conscience, equity, and natural justice, that tradition or culture is null and void. It's barbaric.
So
So
wicked.
there's nobody can come and tell you that women don't inherit in our culture. So you will not inherit now. You go to court and the court will say, Omo,
Don't do
backward,
that.
backward.
Don't do that.
Yeah, surely.
Awesome. So, in a nutshell, all of this, you see, this is more like we use baby language to explain the
very
law
well.
to you.
Yeah.
So, in order to uncomplicate your lives, write your
Your
will.
will.
It doesn't matter if it's just a pair of shoes you have, and you live in a one-room room.
2K, you are
You're 2K, you're
It's urgent 2K.
write your will. So it's been an awesome time.
I appreciate
Short though, but we've garnered a lot of knowledge from you.
it. Yeah,
And we sincerely appreciate this.
Thank you so much,
You're very
sir.
much welcome.
And
It's a privilege.
We
be
hope to
here.
see more of you.
As
Because
much
there are
as I
so
can.
many things
Yeah.
that we have learned over the years that actually there are errors.
Especially the next of kin.
Especially the next of kin. So next of kin, those of you fighting for
Next of
the
kin,
position of
next
next
of
of kin, I don't hear.
I try to simplify it so that everybody will understand.
Yes.
I try to avoid any legal jargons that will complicate you,
We
so that
appreciate
we
that.
will understand.
Yes.
I want, whenever I speak, the least person that will appreciate anything will understand
Yes.
what we're talking about. So that's why we just have to simplify it in that manner. So that
Thank
we
you
will
so
know
much,
it.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're very much
God bless you.
welcome. I
So it's
appreciate it.
been the live podcast with Barrister Ibrahim Angle.
Yeah.
So, sir, we don't want to let you go, but
Thank you so very much. It's a
watch out
privilege.
for more of Barrister Ibrahim Angle. If you have questions, please send to us the link to the to our email, and our social media handles will be in the description below. Send in your comments, and love on him. He has a YouTube channel. It's Legal Minds.
The Legal Minds.
The Legal Minds. The Legal Minds 2012. Do well to follow, subscribe, and also encourage his ministry.
Ministry. So to go to the campsite.
Exactly, to the permanent sites. God bless you all. We love
I
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.